According to this Wikipedia article, a 1931 survey showed that most high school students blame laziness for their failure. And yeah, that makes sense because when you think about it, almost all of us were lazy when we were kids because we have somebody providing for our needs. So there was no need for us to be hardworking. But as we grew up, life situation tend to teach us that we need to work hard. So, like most people in the world are hardworking. Now, this is not to say that every adult is hardworking. For example, this study of 2,000 professionals in the United Kingdom found that 44.6% of even professionals believe that they are lazy. They refuse to do things they know they ought to do. So let's assume that 50% of adults in the world are lazy, which means we still have 50% of people who are hardworking, right? Then it may be safe to think,
then 50% of people in the world should be rich.
Of course, you know that is not the truth. You know that it is only very, 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 very few people in the world who are rich. So, what is the truth? Why are some people hardworking yet they are broke? I will try in this video to explain to you one major reason why a whole lot of people who are hardworking are not rich. So this is what I think. I think there are two groups of hardworking people in the world. I categorize these people into lion group and tiger group. So let me try and relate with you what I mean by lion and tiger group. You see, today you usually hear that lion is the king of the jungle. But think about it. Does that mean that lion is the strongest animal in the jungle? Well, that is not true. So it happened that if you take the strongest lion in the world by your right and you take the strongest tiger by your left, a tiger will destroy lion in minutes. Now, tigers are actually stronger than lions. Why do we now believe that lion is the king of the jungle? Well, this is what happened. In most encounter between a tiger and lion wins. Do you know why lion wins? Well, this is what happened. Tiger is a solitary animal that walks alone, while lion are social animals that walk together. So almost all the time when a tiger meets lion, it will be like one tiger versus 3, 4, 5 lions. There is no way in the world tiger have a chance. Now, this is what I find out. People who become successful in almost every areas of human endeavors are people who work together with other people. They are lions. Most other people, even though they are hardworking, they are solitary beings like tiger. Now, usually when you see somebody who becomes successful, these people know how to collaborate with people, how to partner with people, how to get what they want from other people, how to partner with other people, how to get other people to make sacrifices for them. And when you see people who fail in life, it is usually that they want to do everything all by themselves. And I will try to give you some examples in this video. You see, this particular study was conducted by Penn State for about 2 decades. And in this study, 753 children were followed. Their social skill was being recorded. Their ability to move, communicate, partner, and work with other people were being noted. Now, after 20 years, what this study found is that children who have better social skill become more successful in life. Those are the lions in my analogy. Now, it doesn't matter how hardworking you are, my dear friend, you will go nowhere in life except you are able to connect with other people, you are able to get other people to help you, you are able to partner with other people, you are able to form alliance with other people. And I'm going to try to show you some other specific example in this video. But before then, I want to refer you to this study. It was published by researchgate.net, and it is similar to what the previous study found. It is very simple. People who are able to collaborate, work with other people, get other people to partner with them, people who have better social skills, become more successful faster than other people in the world. Like, maybe you don't believe in scientific studies and you really don't think I'm making sense right now. So I want to give you some real life examples that will convince you that the biggest difference between people who work hard and they are still poor and people who work hard and succeed in life is people who work hard and succeed are lions, while people who work hard and do not succeed are usually tigers. So let's think about what happened in 336 BC. There was a king of Macedonia called Philip II, and his bodyguard killed him. So when his bodyguard killed him, his young 20-year-old guy, Alexander the Great, became the king of Macedonia. Now, this young guy had a problem, and his problem was his father was strong. So his father had conquered so many territories, and he wanted to outdo his father. What are you going to do if you want to outdo your father? Well, maybe you double the dream. Like, if your father dreamed of becoming a millionaire and he became a millionaire, maybe you try to become a billionaire, right? So Alexander the Great decided that he would not stay in the territory of Macedonia. Instead, he was going to conquer the entire world. Think about that for a moment. 20-year-old guy, then he set out to conquer the world. And at the age of 32, that is 12 years after, this guy had conquered the largest territory any single human ever conquered in the world. From Phoenicia to Judea to Gaza to Egypt to a part of India, a 32-year-old Alexander the Great was the emperor. Okay. The question I want to ask you right now is, how come did a 20-year-old guy conquer almost the entire world? It's because he was a lion. He worked with other people. He was able to convince other humans to make sacrifices for him. He was able to strike alliances. He was able to go into cooperation. He was able to go into partnership. Think for a moment that Alexander the Great lived Macedonia, and he alone, because he is the strongest man in the world, is the Samson of our world, says, I'm going to conquer the world. And he alone goes out. How many days do you think it will last? Maybe 24 hours. Because he will be destroyed in minutes. So the only reason why Alexander the Great could become the greatest military figure in the history of the world is not because he was a tiger. It's because he was a lion. So, what's the message I'm preaching in this video? Please, listen to me. It doesn't matter how hardworking you think you are. People do not become successful because they are hardworking. Your ability to connect with people and get them to cooperate with you is by far the single most important skills you must acquire. So let me try and give you another example here. Let's think about somebody like Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla. These two people were hardworking people. In fact, to some account, Tesla was a better person than Thomas Edison. He was smarter than him, some people say. But you guess what? Thomas Edison died in 1931 with a net worth of $12 million. In today's currency, that is going to be about 170 million US dollars. While Tesla died in 1943 as a poor man who could not even afford $1,000 of anything. So think about this. These are two geniuses. Both of them work very hard. What is the difference? Well, I have biography of Thomas Edison in my library here. I think this is it. Thomas Edison. And what you find out is Thomas Edison understands human nature. He understood people. He knew how to work with people. He knew how to get people to work for him. And most importantly, he knew how to create what people want. It is this deep understanding about human nature and people around him that make him succeed, while Tesla failed. Okay, some people don't like Thomas Edison, and I'm not trying to present him as an angel for you. I'm just showing you a part of him that is good. There could be a million other things that is wrong with him. But you get the point I'm making here. You have to be a lion to succeed in life. You cannot depend on your strength as a tiger. You must be a social animal who know how to get other people to cooperate with you, to partner with you, to collaborate with you, to make sacrifice with you. It's about that, people. Now, I would like to give you one more example. This is probably my favorite example, and that is about Mahatma Gandhi. So I think a few years ago, I developed interest in knowing more about Mahatma Gandhi, and like I always do, I pick up his biography, which is, what I'm holding right now, and I recommend you read it. And, there is this image of Mahatma Gandhi about peaceful protest, somebody who is peaceful, and because of that, he becomes successful. When I read his biography, I saw something completely different. And you know what that is? Where there is a strategy, a very deep strategy behind Mahatma Gandhi's success. And that is ability to connect deeply with people all over the world. Ability to get resources, to get cooperation, to get alliances, to get sacrifices from other fellow human beings. And of course, I wouldn't like to tell you this with my mouth. I will show you different images. So look at your screen right now and see this image. Mahatma Gandhi took this image on September 12, 1931 in United Kingdom. So what exactly do you think he's doing there? Yeah, you can see him around people. He traveled all the way from India to go to London to go and connect with people, to go and seek insight, to go and get their partnership, their collaboration, to go and get them to be convinced and believe in his ideology. Now, look at your screen right now, and you will see Mahatma Gandhi image. This photo was taken in July of 1913 in South Africa. Again, what do you think Mahatma Gandhi was doing here? Well, connecting with people, getting people to believe in him, getting people to partner with him, forming alliances with people. Now look at your screen right now. Now this image was taken in Switzerland on December 8th, 1931. What do you see Gandhi doing here? Oh, of course, the same thing. Connecting with people, getting people to collaborate with his ideology, getting resources from people, partnering with people, forming alliances with people. Now, I can continue showing you tens and tens of images of Mahatma Gandhi. Like, look at your screen and look at this. Now, look at your screen and see another image. And in all of these images, what you find is a man traveling around the world, connecting with people in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, in America, partnering with them, meeting them, getting them to believe in him. So this is the message of this entire long video. You see, it doesn't matter how hard you work. As long as you are a tiger, lions will always destroy you. Yeah, you won't get ahead in life just by working hard. Yes, people who succeed in life work hard. But you know what they do? Even though they work hard, they are able to collaborate with other people. They are able to get other people to partner with them. They are able to get other people to give them resources. They are able to get other people to believe in them. They are able to get other people to form alliances with them. They are able to get other people to put their neck on the line with them. Think about any successful individual you know today. Think about Rockefeller of this world. Think about Jeff Bezos of this world. Think about Zuckerberg of this world. Think about Mandela of this world. Think about whoever you think they have. Whichever field you think they have. The only reason why these people become successful is because they are lions. So listen to this. In the game of life, if you are a tiger, even though you are stronger, hardworking, more hardworking than the lions, lions will always destroy you.